So what happens when an Academy Award-winning actor takes a turn at playing an iconic comic book villain?
Suicide Squad?
I get it, because Jared Leto, right?
Tune in to Alternate Ending now.
Welcome to Alternating. We're discovering good movies, one bad movie at a time. I'm film school dropout Robert Jarasinski.
And I'm the casual moviegoer, Carrie Jarasinski.
And while we have different backgrounds and perspectives on movies, our goal is always the same, to help you navigate the cinema world to determine if you should spend big bucks on a flick rushing to theaters, wait for it to come out on streaming, or skip it altogether. This week, we're taking a look at Joker. If you've had a chance to see it, make sure to leave your thoughts on the movie in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all of our videos.
Joker is the origin story of one of the most infamous villains in all of comic book history. The story follows Arthur Fleck, played by Joaquin Phoenix. Fleck lives in Gotham City, which has mounting tensions between the wealthy and the working class. He struggles to provide for his elderly mother, played by Frances Conroy, working a day job as a clown, but with hopes of becoming a stand-up comedian. Making it more difficult for Fleck, he's socially awkward, made worse by a condition that causes him to laugh uncontrollably in inappropriate situations. We follow Fleck as, despite his best intentions, society keeps pushing him to the brink.
This take on Joker is helmed by writer-director Todd Phillips, best known for his comedies like Old School and The Hangover. In this feature, Phillips taps into his best Scorsese impersonation, paying homage to movies like Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy, even bringing back Robert DeNiro in a key role as a talk show host. Care, what did you think of Joker?
This one was really tough for me. It's unrelentingly tragic and deeply grim. And ever since I was a kid, I used to get all these kind of stomach pains and aches when I felt overwhelmed by other people's personal struggles. And I was not prepared to leave the Joker movie with a tummy ache, especially being roughly 36 years old. So the highlights for me were Joaquin Phoenix's performance is mesmerizing, and I won't even try to compare him to Heath Ledger's Joker in Dark Knight for fear of backlash, but Joaquin really carved out his own interpretation of Joker's persona, and I thought he nailed it. Also, I really like the fact that this is an origin story that was more of a psychological study than a superhero flick, and that leads me to my last point. Obviously, murder is not great. But the Joker movie takes you on this weird empathy trip where you genuinely can feel his pain, his conflict, and his personal struggle, and you begin to really understand how he became one of Gotham's most super villains. And the lowlights, and my only lowlight, was that I wanted more. I wasn't ready for it to be over, and we had 45 unused babysitter minutes that Joker could have easily filled. So I gave Joker 4.5 stars. Despite giving me a small stomach ulcer and being really hard to watch, I think it's a nearly perfect movie that is totally worth seeing in theaters.
Well, Joker was my fourth most anticipated movie of the fall, based on all the early buzz and the trailer seemingly showing Joaquin turning in an automatic Oscar-winning performance. That being said, my last two anticipated fall movies haven't fared so well. Highlights for me were, like you care, Joaquin Phoenix. From his physical transformation to the mannerisms to the morose laughter that I just nailed early on, Phoenix delivers a worthy Oscar performance. He is a deeply broken man, and while his atrocities are not justifiable in any way, Phoenix brings enough to the character to have some empathy. Second, the setting. Between the direction, the cinematography, and the set design, the movie has a grimy look. While I didn't live through the late 70s and early 80s New York, I mean Gotham, you get a visceral sense of what that would be like. And third, supporting cast. While this movie is all about Joker, there is so much talent around him to provide him the sounding board he needs to shine. Lowlights for me were, first, the message. There's likely a larger message the film was going for that I missed. Yes, it is about what happens when people who are marginalized are pushed beyond the edge. And perhaps that's all it's meant to show. But I was waiting for the movie's perspective on the answer beyond violence against the haves by the have-nots. Second, the atmosphere. Not necessarily the fault of the movie, but with all the concerns floating around about potential threats Joker would inspire, I was uncomfortable in my packed screening. Made worse by the fact our normally quiet theater had police and security on hand. In the end, this is a character study and an actor's showcase that is deserving of acclaim, even if there isn't a bigger message to leave with. I give Joker 4 stars and suggest seeing it on the big screen.
We love hearing from everyone, so share your thoughts on Joker too. We have other videos like this one we'd love for you to check out. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.
And if you want more details about all the stuff we're up to, including our weekly movie giveaways, head to our website, alternateending.com. We'll catch you next time.
Tune in.